Scale of 1 to 10 tonight, Daniel. How excited are you?
Very excited. It's just now starting to hit me. The season is here. This is the latest it feels like I've gotten into it. A lot of that has to do with just the way this offseason went. To be honest, a lot of it has to do with where my life has been for the last couple of months. It's been up, down, everywhere in between. But now it's like I'm starting to get all right, we're back. I got to watch most of the game last night. This is a mild tangent here real quick. NBC body bagged ESPN last night.
I mean, low-hanging fruit.
But body bagged them.
Except for the Carmelo, Vince Carter, T-Mac thing. Vince Carter looked around like, have y'all ever done TV before? Carmelo's got sunglasses and a jacket on. He's like, yeah, that man can ball. And you're like, Melo, put the weed down, bro. Yeah. Watch some basketball and talk to me.
Get your feet wet before you start getting completely ready for the game. Blazers fans, you can do that. Go about it. But no, I'm genuinely excited. I just had to say that just because it.
Mike Tirico on basketball again sure is nice.
Not just that. The bar was the floor, and they didn't just go, oh, we'll step over it. Like they went, this is all you guys have been doing. This was not hard.
And I'm the weird guy, and it's probably because I loved him as a player because he's my favorite player of all time. I love Reggie on calls. I don't understand why people don't like Reggie.
Here's why I love Reggie. Because he gives a damn.
He does.
He's excited. He's fun. And you can say, well, he does this and he whines about this and it's like, I don't care. He's excited.
He talks trash.
He's fun. He gives a damn about the game, whereas the ESPN product was like all the time. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. But as it pertains to the Blazers, I'm genuinely excited. I think I've beat this drum 1,000 times already. It's not just what's their record gonna be that has me excited, or where they could.
If that's the number one thing you're thinking about, and listeners out there, please we want to compile some of your thoughts. So text in your thoughts on win-loss record or what your expectations are, et cetera, et cetera. But if anybody's going into this season and their number one concern is win-loss record, I think you're looking at this team the wrong way.
I do too, and it's not like this. I'm trying to find something like fun to talk about, or I don't care about the wins losses. No, I do. I absolutely do, and when we make our predictions, I may surprise a few people. But looking at this, whether it's me or Casey Holdall or Sean Hyken, the guys that are there every single night for the last 10 years, kind of a deal. We're all looking at this like there's so many storylines. There's so much fun stuff to think about, to talk about, to discuss, to consider. I mean, we already have Shaden going in the starting lineup. What does Young Hansen look like? What does Scoot look like when he gets healthy? Can Denny kind of continue with what he had going? Does Sharp have another gear? Tumani's got his contract. Can he outperform that? What does Drew have left in the tank? How does Jeremy do coming off the bench now? Does Donovan, is he able to find something offensively to balance out his incredible rim protection and defense that doesn't, mitigate how good he is on that end? Like, there's just so many different things that you can go to. And we haven't even got into the season yet where all the things will start unwinding.
Start playing out.
And different things will make you think about something differently. There's just so many storylines. There's so much more excitement. There's so much stuff there night one than in any year probably since 2020.
And I think because of that, it puts the Blazers in a very different situation than everybody else. If you look around the league and you start looking at teams that aren't in win now mode, that are in rebuilding mode, but starting to think they're about to take the next steps, I'll throw out the Brooklyn Nets of the world, the Charlotte Hornets of the world, the Pelicans, the Jazz, the Kings, etc. Some of those kind of bottomer teams, if bottomer is a word. I think hoopers around the league might also, outside of this market, might also find this Blazer team fascinating for that reason. Because, look, people get really sensitive when you have to watch a rebuilding team. Nobody really likes it. It's a lot of growing pains. It's a lot of losing.
And the city is not built for it. We saw it.
It's our only team in town of the big three, and the growing pain is really, really tough. But I will take the Pepsi Challenge and throw it to any of those other teams, whether it be the Brooklyn Nets or the Charlotte Hornets or the Washington Wizards. I'd rather watch the Blazer fan. If I'm a diehard NBA hooper, I think I'd rather watch this Blazer team than most of those teams in the bottom. I'm not talking about like Dallas and San Antonio.
I'm 100% with you. I think the only argument I could see is somebody being like, I like Charlotte. They got a lot of fun young guys. Or I like Washington. They got a lot of fun young guys. Brooklyn has that, but you're like, why do they have 9 point guards?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
To where this team has a shooting guard, a point guard,
there's functionality
wings,
to
centers.
like
It's more traditional
Yeah.
built.
like I haven't listened to Zach Lowe and his league pass rankings, but I would imagine most people have the Blazers in the upper half of the league pass rankings. Number one, you've got Casey and Lamar on the call, which is always going to bump you up.
Collab.
You're gonna play aggressive defense. You're gonna be physical. You're gonna get after guys. They're gonna play with tempo. They're gonna grind you. You've got
Also, if it's 11 o'clock on the East Coast, you get live basketball.
Well, yeah, but you've got the allure of like, what is Hunson like? You know, you can go full Zoolander. He's so hot right now, kind of a deal.
Yeah, because like to use the Hornets as an example, right? They have LaMelo Ball.
They have Brandon
all right?
Miller. They have
They have
Con
Brandon
Knueppel.
Miller.
Yeah.
Con Knueppel to me is kind of the only thing that really excites me about that because I know what LaMelo is. I don't really expect more from LaMelo than what he is. And I'm interested to see Brandon Miller take another step forward and see how the rookie Con does because I loved him at Duke. Outside of that, I'm kind of meh on the rest of the team. To the Blazers, you mentioned it. You're telling me that I'm excited to watch a basketball team whose backup center, who is raw, like that's cool stuff. And I don't think a lot of people in the league have that.
Or
you got
Shaedon
a guy
Sharp getting loose for a dunk. Remember, the dunk of the year was what he did to Champagny against Washington.
And also, like, I imagine being in the Atlanta market and being like, who's this Tumani Kamara guy? He made all defense. That's why I think the Blazers are very, very
There's just a
fascinating.
lot of stuff. There's a lot of unknown. And not the unknown in the Utah Jazz way of, you know what I mean? Like,
See, that's the worst place to be.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even the Pelicans, man.
no,
I know Zion's healthy and all.
the Pelicans to me are the worst, the literal worst place to be in the NBA.
I feel-
Pelicans and Kings. Those are the two teams. You can probably toss the Raptors in there because they have a lot of money committed to guys that don't fit together. But the unknowns are not. They're good. I don't know how good.
Sure.
It's not I don't even know what they are.
Yeah.
Like, Shaden's good.
I know Denny is good.
Like, yeah, can Denny be great? Can Shaden be great? Can Tu be great? Can Donovan be like?
I know Drew Holiday is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Can he bring that juice?
Can
to
he
a young
rebound
team?
and say last year was a bit of a down year because of injuries? You know what I mean? Like, that's the questions about Drew and Jeremy are like, can they just be who they are? Those guys, but those two guys specifically. Everybody else. It's how good can they be?
Also, another fascinating thing too, and I mean this is like looking way more long term, way more down the line. But do guys get traded at the deadline? You know, do we walk this back again? Do we start talking to these conversations? What does this team look like around the All-Star
Sir,
break?
we have so much time to get there. Please don't start this now. Please don't start this now. The season is starting tonight. I cannot think about trades.
I will tell you what though.
Somebody already is.
All 5 starters tonight will not be traded.
Okay.
You don't buy that?
We'll check.
You don't buy that?
Yeah. We'll check on that.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you get in the stadium tonight? Get in the arena, excuse me.
Well, I'm gonna get there a little bit later than I used to, just because. I'm not hanging around here for 3 hours, so I'll probably just pop in, see what's up, grab some food, and
This is why you should start drinking again, because then you'd have something to do.
yeah, no, I have to go home and take care of my dogs.
Hey, you can drink on the way.
Yeah, no, you can't do that, and I live an hour plus away, so.
You need an automatic car so you can just sit in the passenger seat.
Yeah, those haven't had any problems.
No.
No, they definitely haven't crashed, caught fire, or had any issues like that at all. But no, but my usual deal is like, what's interesting is, so the media room used to be where the lunchroom was. The media, like when we would have like post game media availability, it would be after the game when they would pack up all the tables and chairs for dinner or whatever, lunch. And then there's a media room. It's a closed room where we have a work area, but the open area, the common area, is where Chauncey and the two guys post game would do a press conference. Well, now that area is just press conference, and they moved the media dining out into the back undergrove hallway kind of a deal, which is kind of a weird situation. But they're doing that because there's going to be roughly 30 Chinese media members here.
Yeah, that's going to be the wild thing. You know, I remember Ichiro in Seattle, and it was just all of a sudden was like, whoa, media access skyrocketed.
Yeah,
through the
they're
roof.
expecting a metric crap ton tonight. So that's another thing. You're like,
Are they going to get mad if Hansen doesn't get on the court tonight?
he's playing. No matter what, he's playing.
I came all the way here for this?
No,
Nothing?
The Blazers aren't that stupid. Like there's 700 million people that are tuning in. Like I will continue to beat this drum until everybody understands. Chinese basketball fans,
It's huge.
it's more than the rest of the world. It's
Well, they got more people.
700 million people. Like, it is their sport. They are locked in. China is going to be like what Japan is for Shohei. If you're in Tokyo and Shohei's up to bat, the city stops.
That's pretty cool.
They all turn and either look at their phones or look at the TVs that are in the windows. Like, that's what it is. When Hansen gets on the floor, that nation is going to come to a stop to watch him. It's going to be crazy.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It is.
Pretty cool.
Talking to I've done interviews for Tencent, the Chinese ESPN media partner, and I get texts and DMs from Chinese fans of like, hey, found you. This is so cool. We really appreciate you. Like, because I say like nice things about Hansen, they think I'm the greatest person on the face of the planet. And I'm just like, oh, you guys really like this guy. Like, whoa, it's an entirely new thing. It's been a super fun experience.
503-864-6326. Your thoughts are welcome here. I'm genuinely excited about this season. I love having a young and defensive core. It feels different than season pasts. Beyond that, he's going to indoctrinate an 8-year-old to be a Blazer fan.
Yeah, I like a good. I like.
Just remember, if it turns out bad, they have you to blame.
It's like the 14-year-old Jets fan. Do you see him?
I would never make somebody be a Cleveland Guardians fan. That would just be mean.
Did you see the 14-year-old Jets fan?
I did.
That was tough.
That's rough, dude.
I was born into this. I've never seen a kid so defeated and browbeaten. Like, that's usually like the 54-year-old guy who's suffered.
Yeah.
It's like the Red Sox fan that in 2003, like, I was born into this. They've never won, and they've never been able to do it. And this is miserable. Now, eventually they did, but like, he had that attitude at 14. Like, that's tough, man. That's tough.